What's up, my K-babies? Welcome back to my channel and happy holidays to you and your family. I hope you all are staying safe and healthy. Today, I am going to show you all how I created this beautiful Christmas themed eyeshadow. It turned out so great, guys, and it was super easy. So I'm not going to talk so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and let's get straight into the video. So I'm going to start off with my Peas Louise base. This is in the Rumor Zero, and I put it on both of my index fingers, and I put it on top of my lid, just enough, you know, not too much, just enough. And then I use my blending brush, and I'm going to blend it all out over my lid and a little above my crease. I also did my brows off camera. The products I use to do my brows will be listed in the description box below. And today I am mostly going to be working on my left side on camera. To you is going to be the right side. But the left side today, just because I don't want the video to be too long, guys. I want to keep you here for over an hour, okay? So right now, again, I'm starting off with my Peas Louise base, and I'm applying that all over my lid, and I am just patting it on my lid and a little above my crease. So now we're going to get straight into the eyeshadow. I am using my Me, Myself, and Mitchell palette, which I'm going to have a picture of the palette on the screen. All of the shades today will be used out of this palette. I am starting off with the color Muse, M-U-S-E, and that's more like a darkish red. It's like a burgundy color, and this will be the darkest shade that I use today. And I'm applying this first on my lid. Now the next color is going to be lighter. I do recommend starting off with the lighter color, then using the darker color. But again, this look was really just coming off the top of my head. So I started off with the darker color, not really thinking about it. But it still turned out good, you guys. So no worries. But I just recommend that you start off with the lighter color first. But yeah, I'm just going to pat this all over my lid and a little bit above my crease. And keyword pat, I'm not swiping it, I'm patting the color on. Okay, so I'm going in with my next color, which will be my last color on my base, and this is in the shade MMM Mad. And this is a red color. This is a very pigmented red, and I love this palette, guys. I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again, especially for the people who are new to my channel. This palette is very pigmented. All the colors are pigmented, and it has red, nudes, green, purples, blues, all the shades that you need. So now I'm going back in with the color Muse and just touching up on that crease. I think I kind of blurred it out with the red color, so I'm going back in with the color Muse to just put it back in that crease. And now I'm going back in with the color Mad, and I'm going to just lightly apply it on top of it. Alright, so now we're done with the base colors. So now I'm going back in with my Peas Louise base in the Rumor Zero, and I'm going to create my cut crease. And to do this, I apply it at the bottom of my lid, and then I look up, and you see how the base transitioned? That's what I'm going to use to start my cut crease. So I'm just going to follow that shape. And you definitely want to take your time at this part. I'm using a flat Bedelium's tool brush to apply the concealer, not the concealer, the base for the cut crease. And as you see, I moved it out like a wing liner. And it should look just like that. Now I'm going in with this lip tool. I got this from Amazon. And I'll put the link below to this as well. And I'm using the back of it, and I'm dipping it in my Suave Hydra liner. It's a water liner, so you have to put water in it to activate it. And I'm dipping it, the end of it in there, and I'm just applying it on top of my lid. And that's just to get the circles created. And then I'm gonna fill them in later. And I'm also using another tool I got off Amazon. I'll put both of these in the description box. And this tool is just to create the dots, because the purpose of this was to create a snow effect, like it's snowing. So there was the circles, and then there's the dots. And I'm filling in the circles with the Hydra liner. And this is in the color Space Panda. Okay, and now we're done with the base. So I'm going back in with that liner, and where I use the Peace Louise base to create the cut crease, I'm using that on top of it to create the liner, because I want a white line. So I'm just using it on top. And I'm just moving in slow motion here because I do not want to mess this up. Just like that, guys. I'm using my micellar water to clean under the white liner to get all that erased off so we can start clean and fresh. And now I'm going in with a paper towel to just make sure everything is clean. And make sure you take your time at this part too, because you don't want to mess up your liner. Now using my Peace Louise base in the Rumor Zero, I'm putting it on my index finger and applying it on my lid. And I'm going to use a blending brush, the same blending brush I used at first for it. I'm using again to just blend it all on my lid. And you're not going to really be able to get right directly under the line because this brush is a blending brush. So it's not going to get in small areas. But as long as you get most of the crease covered up, you're fine. It won't change how the look turns out. Just like that. Now it's time for the colors on the lid, my favorite part. So I am using the color Milkshake. And again, this is still out of the Me, Myself, and Mitchell palette. And this is going to be the first shade I use for the inner corner of my eye. And I'm going back in with that lip tool I got from Amazon. I'm using the shade on there, the eyeshadow Milkshake, and I'm applying it in the crease because the blending brush can't get in those places for real, like the inner eye, you know, so I have to use that tool to really get in there to make sure the color is directly under the liner. Now I'm going back in with the blending brush and reapplying the color. So this color is the color Muse again. I'm using this at the end of my lid, but I'm not touching the pink because the red color is going to go in the middle. So I start with the inner corner, the outer corner, and then I move to the middle. To me, that gives it more of a better blend. If you want to do the inner, middle, then end, that's fine too. But I just figure, I notice when I do it this route, it turns out better. This is the color Mad. I'm going in with the middle. So altogether, I only use 3 colors for this look, which is Muse, Mad, and Milkshake. And it's all out of one palette. That's what I love about this look. You don't have to use 2-3 different palettes. It's all out of one palette. I'm happy, y'all, because it turned out pretty. So now I'm going back in with my micellar cleansing water, and I am just wiping my face off, getting all that eyeshadow off my face, out of my inner corner, and getting all that together. Starting off fresh so we can go ahead and do the face because the eyes are finished. Yes, the eyes are done. For my foundation, I'm going in with my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and this is in the color Shy. And I'm using a blending brush, and I am just going to apply dots all over my face. I call this the chicken pot method. I love this method because to me it gives me more full coverage. I used to put the foundation straight on my face. I used to put just a lot on a beauty blender and just start putting it all over my face. I find this way is much better and your look turns out more flawless. And now I'm using my foundation brush to just pat this into my skin. Keyword pat. You want to pat this into your skin. Do not swipe. Do not circle. Just pat into your skin. It creates more of a smooth finishing look. And as you all see, I'm wearing my real hair. This is a once in a lifetime because I did not know, first of all, my hair grew this much. And second, I don't know, I love my wigs, but I wanted to let my hair breathe and it got so long. I'm like, it looks so pretty. So I'm like, why not? Let me just make a video with my natural hair. Now I'm going in with my concealer. I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm starting off with the shade Deep. And as you saw, I start off by applying it on the side of my nose and swiping it out like a very long triangle basically. So I'm starting by the side of my nose and then I'm going to stretch it all the way out basically to where the end of my brow meets. Now I'm going to apply it on my chin, on my cupid's bow, on my forehead, and on my nose. Now I'm still using my Tarte Shape Tape Conceal, but this is in the shade Tan Sand, and I am just going to apply this over the shade Deep. Now for the blending, I start on the outside of the concealer. So I start at the bottom and I work my way in. And even on my forehead, I'm going to start from the outside and work my way in. And you're going to pat. Again, you're going to pat it into your skin because that's how you get more of a flawless look. I am going to speed it up this time, but I'm not going to speed it up until I'm done with this side because I want you all to see the flawless finish. Just like that. It looks really, see, that's how it comes out to look so flawless and skin finish because you pat it into your skin. Do not swipe. Now it's time to contour. So I'm using my angle brush, and I am using my Anastasia Beverly Hills stick, and this is in the color Espresso. And I am using the brush to pick it up off the stick, and from my eyebrows, the tip of my eyebrows, I'm working it down on my nose. And I'm just going to use whatever was left on the brush to apply it on my forehead and on my chin. I added a little bit more of the foundation stick as well, just so you can see the contour. And now I'm going to use the stick itself and apply it on my cheeks. Now I'm just going to blend that away. I just sped it up because it's not really a technique I use to blend it other than the patting method still, so I'm just patting it into my skin. And now I'm using a fluffier angle brush to pat it into my skin on my cheeks. Going in with another blending brush, I'm going to be blending in the side of my nose where I place the contour, just so it looks blended and not so harsh with the lines. I'm using my Real Technique sponge. It's a damp sponge, and I am just tapping it over my face and pressing, not tapping, but pressing the makeup into my skin. To set, I am using my Sacha Buttercup powder, and I'm applying this under my eyes, on my nose, on my forehead, on my chin, and my cupid's bow, pretty much everywhere that I placed my concealer. And I'm also going to keep using the Beauty Blender to tap it into my skin before taking my brush and doing it. Because I'm going to take my brush and tap the powder into my skin, but I'm getting most of the product off with my Beauty Blender before doing that. So now I'm going in with the brush and tapping it into my skin. Now I'm going to set my contour. I'm using my Studio MAC Fix contour palette. And I'm going to be using this palette to contour all over my face, pretty much my forehead, my chin, and my cheeks. And now we can dust off the nose. As you see, I waited till the end to do the nose because I really want my nose to be contoured. Like, that's the main thing. I want my nose to definitely be contoured. So I just waited till the end for my nose. Okay, so I applied my lashes off camera. These are from my Karen Michelle Lashes collection. The style is Cookie, and the link will be listed below. I also did my hair off camera too, guys, and I did apply black eyeliner before applying my lashes. So because it's moving a little fast right now, I use my Fit Me Maybelline blush to apply on my cheeks. This is in the shade Berry Bay. And now I sprayed my flat head brush with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Setting Spray. And I sprayed the brush because I was picking up eyeshadow to put under my eye, which under my eye I'm using the shade Milkshake. And I really wanted it to be pigmented. And what a lot of people don't tell you is you just don't grab the shade and just apply it under your eye. I mean, you can, but it won't really show, especially if it's a lighter color. So I sprayed it with my setting spray, and I am going to apply it under my eye. It's going to be more pigmented because I sprayed it with that. I'm actually applying it under my eye and on my waterline. Now I'm going in with my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara, and I'm applying that on my bottom lashes. I also applied this on my lashes before applying my false lashes. Now I'm going in with, this is actually an eyebrow pencil, guys. And I am using the shade Pecan to line my lips because I ran out of my NYX dark brown lip liner. That's usually what I would use, but I ran out of it. So I went in with my Pecan shade of eyeshadow. I mean, not eyeshadow, the brow pencil from Absolute New York. And I'm just lining my lips. So for my first lip shade, I'm going in with my Hi-Fi Shine 1995 Ultra Cushion Lip Gloss. And this is more of a nude natural. I could have left it this way, but I just felt like because I had pink in my eyeshadow, I needed to get a pink lip to make it pop. And for that pink lip gloss, I'm using my Sedasia Cosmetics. This is in the shade Kiora, or K-A-I-O-R-I, something like that. And I'm going to have her link below as well. And I'm using this to apply my lip gloss. So yes, you guys, and now I'm going in with my highlighter, and I'm just using it on the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose. That's it. That's all. And that is how I got this look. I'm sorry it was moving really fast at the end, guys, but I hope you understood everything. Thank you so much for your support. All the links will be listed below. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and have a great Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye, guys.